Welcome to my mini farm. As you can see, this is my tiny farm in my backyard. We start from here. I got this camera stand, I think 3 or 4 years ago, because I'm a crazy person. I never opened it. I made my husband spend all this money on this stand and I never used it. But today I decided to take it to my garden to give you a garden tour. So, oops, sorry. I didn't lock this. Hold on. There we go. Now I get to control it with my hand. This is an apple tree. This one right here is an apple tree. I started it from seed in 2021. This thing right here. I started it from seed in 2021. And this, oops, this corn bed, this one right here, this one right here, they were started at the same time. And this one, I started it 2 weeks before I started these two. I soak the seed first before I transplant them in the ground. And voila. I grow squash, but the squash bugs are killing me and it's way too stressful. No one should be gardening and having stress. So as of now, I will not be growing any squash next year because it is not that important. These, I don't have any favorites. I put these bottles when I put the corn seed in the ground because the wind blow it, it make noise and the birds don't dig they're not gonna dig and get my seeds. So I don't have any favorites, but these two cones right here, they're my favorite. And this one, there is a lot of videos telling people do not grow corn and eggplant together because they're both heavy feeders. But look at this corn, it's huge. And then there's eggplants. There were 4 eggplants plants. Only 3 of them are living right now. This one is trying to die and I'm trying to bring it back to life. But there's a corn right next to this eggplant and they're growing. So not just that they're growing, they also producing heavy, huge eggplants. So yeah, they all producing. I just harvested some from this one that is dying. I don't know if it's is coming to the end of life. I don't know. So they are producing eggplants. I put this water bottle to fill it so that it can slowly drain and get this and feed the plants. Of course, I'm African, so I'm gonna have okra. And this is the other side of the garden. Look at how beautiful my plants are. This is cantaloupe. So far, no cantaloupes on this plant, and I'm getting frustrated because they keep growing and not producing fruits. And you come over here, olive tree. This is sour orange, I believe. And now there's some more corn because I love corn. Some more eggplants growing, and sweet potatoes, watermelon. And I have a baby cantaloupe developing. So I'm so excited and I'm monitoring it. I'm gonna wait a couple of days and I'm gonna come and chop off the bottom leaves. So I'm so excited. I got a baby cantaloupe. Last year we had some cantaloupe that were really, really sweet and beautiful. And of course I have basil everywhere. And this is an orange, either orange or grapefruit seed that I started myself last year. Look at how big it is. And you come over here. I think this is a squash. It's growing out of nowhere, and I'm not gonna take it out. More eggplants, tomatoes, corn, of course. More okra growing. I love okra. And spider web out of the I don't like spiders, and I don't like the web. Basil again, and this is ginger and that's turmeric, and these two are turmeric. Huge turmeric. Pink pineapples, sweet potatoes, the African kind, and tomatoes that I had in pots. They produce a bunch of tomatoes and I didn't feel like trashing these. I kept them. Banana plants given to me by my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law gave me this plant, and then my plant made a baby. So I have two plants. I started this 3 weeks ago out of a seed with this one, and I have a tiny avocado growing. I bought this lemon tree from the store. We call this in my country, we call this in my hometown mbumtro, but in English it's golden berries, and I started it from seed. And my cherry tree, I thought it died. I refused to throw it away, so I chop off the leaves that were dry and the bottom roots that were that had died, and I kept it, I stood it here on the grass and I kept watering it, and then it started growing. So don't give up on your plants, especially fruit trees that you think that they dead, because eventually you're gonna have them growing back. So thank you so much for coming to my garden, and I will stop recording, and I will wait a minute. Before I stop, I forgot to show you guys something. If you don't know what peanuts look like when they are growing, you are in luck, because these right here are peanuts. This is what peanuts look like when they are growing. This is what they look like. This is a peanut plant. This is what they look like. And courtesy of my mother, she sent me this and I planted them. I'm so excited. I also soaked the seed before I started planting them. One more thing. I have a baby watermelon growing. I'm gonna come and prune the corn leaves in a minute, but not right now. So, in case you were wondering, I also have bell peppers that is developing. I have a couple of bell peppers on here. That's another one. That's one. And that's another one. There's a tiny baby growing. And there's one more here. And this one looked like it's getting infected with something because it's dying. Well, but there you have it, folks. There you have it. Welcome to my garden, and my corn is saying bye. See you later.